Hey everyone. So I finally decided what I'm actually going to do with this to kind of translate the gameplay to the real world back and forth. So I started over on Xbox and I wanted to do this just to kind of see what you start with and see if I can actually make this work. So if you go in your inventory when you just start a new account, you will see a 2.5 pound or 2.5 foot greenhorn spinning rod, which is basically a dock demon. That's kind of doable. I don't know if they have the spinning reels or the spinning reel option locally. I know they have the casting rod, the casting combo, so we can probably make that work. And it uses a 5.5 to 1 gear ratio. I do have a 5.1 to 1, which is relatively similar, but it's still a much stronger reel. I have a size 1000, so we could probably use that too. I have a short ultralight and a size 1000 reel that I think would probably work for this as well. They give you bloodworms. I don't think bloodworms exist here, and if they do, I've never seen one. So that's probably out of the question. Uh, Eggs, I don't like eggs. Not going to use eggs. I can probably use prickly gulp stuff, which I think would work fine for this, and then I wouldn't have to use live bait, which I hate. But yeah, I think we can make that work at least. Um, a bubble, I have a float from Trout Magnet that looks pretty similar, but it's not this exact type of bobber. I think it's close enough. Size 10 hooks, I do not have. I have size 8. I don't tend to go below size 8 unless I'm using flies, so I don't think I have any. Size 8 spinnerbait, kind of wish I had those. I don't even think I've seen them. I have a size uh, 1/8 ounce, I think. I have 1/8 ounce and 3/8 ounce, and both of them are way too big for an ultralight. I don't even know that they would perform well here. They basically just smack off the bottom. The creeks are way too shallow. And 1 pound mono, there's no way I'm using 1 pound mono. Um, I have 4 pound. I think 4 pound will work. So we'll probably use 4 pound or 6 pound just because that's what I have. I'm not respooling to 1 pound mono. I don't even know if I can find it around here. Honestly, I think it mostly starts at 4 pound. And yeah, I think I can make this work. So basically, any mission that I do, any I think you might unlock different gear when you level up now. So if you do, we'll try to base it off that as well. I kind of have rods that can run essentially the gambit of what I would find here. I have ultralight, light, medium, and medium heavy. So I should be able to cover most of what I do in the game. And I'm also going to attempt to essentially only buy things in the game that I can use in real life. And if it's something like super obscure that I don't use or I don't have access to, I don't know that I'll buy it. So in some cases, we might just consider like if I can use something in the game that I have something that's similar to in real life, I'll do that. But there are some cases like a frog. A frog is pretty useless around here. I've actually never caught a fish on a frog here, so I don't know if we'll go that route. But essentially, what I've decided is that I will use whatever setup they give me in the game, and then I will try to match it in real life. And instead of having to catch the same amount of fish that I probably have to catch to level up in the game, I'm just going to consider one fish enough. And basically, what I mean by that is if I catch a fish, any fish that I catch after that, is just like icing on the cake, but as long as I catch one, I'm going to consider that a success. Now, as for what fish I can probably catch here, largemouth are a possibility, but I haven't seen them for a while. Um, I would have to go to a lake or a pond or something to catch those, so they might not be seen in real life at least. Smallmouth, 100%, they're everywhere. Bluegill, I don't know. I've seen them at lakes, I've seen them in ponds. I haven't seen them in the creek near me for a while. I'm sure they're probably there. I'm just not 100%. I have no idea what this fish even is. Kind of looks like a bowfin. Um, it's a no. They don't exist here. Black crappie. I don't think so. Channel cats, yes. Shovel nose, sturgeon, definitely not. I think there might be a few lakes locally that have them. Definitely not gonna find one in the creek. Sauger, I don't know. They might be in the river. Caught something that looked like it in the river. I don't know if it was a walleye. It was really dark, so could have been a sauger. Could have been a walleye. Kokanee salmon? No. Pike? I actually don't know. Um, yeah, I don't really know. Perch, I've seen them somewhat locally. I don't think they're anywhere near where I typically fish. Tiger muskie, I do have muskie nearby. I don't know that I'm going to catch them. I haven't seen them for a while. If I do catch them, I hope it's not on an ultralight. That's all I'm saying. Green sunfish, 100%. They're everywhere. Um, yeah, I could pull these out all day near the creek or in the creek by me. They're very very common. Trout, no for brook, no for cutthroat, no for golden, no for lake trout. I don't even know what that trout is. Um, Rainbow trout, yes, but probably not. The only time they're here is when they're stocked because they don't survive here. It's the area that just gets a little bit too warm. But I don't know when they start stocking. They usually start stocking at the end of the year and then into spring. I think they stop around April. So these are a distinct possibility, but probably not anytime soon. I know they start stocking in the fall, but the fall or winter. So maybe. We're just going to say maybe. Walleye are around here. Um, I don't know that they're in the creek system. I think they're mostly the lakes and in the river. I've never seen one in a creek, so I don't think so. Mountain whitefish, I don't think so. I never heard of a whitefish before, so I don't believe they're here unless they're called something else. So I can catch a pretty decent assortment of these fish in real life, and for some of them, I know where to go to catch them. I just don't know that I will anytime soon. But I think I can make this work. So yeah, essentially, I'm going to start this playthrough. I think I have to go down here. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I will start the playthrough, level up, and then as I unlock things or get to points where I can purchase things, I will hopefully be able to purchase things that I can do in real life. And then I will try to record a companion video to each Let's Play that is real life. So whatever I do here, I will try to record a companion video and see if I can catch similar fish or maybe the same fish. I don't know. But It'll mostly be in creeks for right now, maybe lakes, but hopefully we can catch a good assortment of fish at least. At least until it gets super cold, at which point I don't like to fish in the cold, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so we can get this Let's Play started and hopefully cut out all the boring bits because the game does slow down a lot and it's just not interesting to watch, so hopefully we can make some decent short videos for the Let's Play and then translate it into maybe longer fishing videos unless I just don't catch many fish, which is a distinct possibility. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started on this Let's Play, and I don't really know how long this is going to be. We're going to attempt to do the tutorial. I'm not entirely sure if the tutorial is really long now or if it's not too bad, so we might make it through the whole initial section. And I will apologize for my walking. The movement in this is kind of sketchy. Just a welcome. This is telling me it'll connect after tutorial. It doesn't really matter much. I don't think the multiplayer is necessarily a big deal. So yeah, we're stuck float fishing a little bit, and I think I can actually do this in real life somewhat reliable, like somewhat easily. Probably going to use a dock demon. Maybe the dock demon reel too, I don't really know. I think they come with 6-pound test, so it's a little bit different. These rods are ultralight. I don't even know if they have ultralight rods like that. It might be like a kiddie rod, but not 100% sure. I think we'll just do the dock demon. I know the dock demon's 30 inches, which is like 2.5 feet, and it should be close enough to this. I know that it's way higher than 1-pound line though. I'm pretty sure it's 6. 1-pound line is terrible. I'm not going to use it. I don't own any. I think the lowest I have is 4, which I can do 4-pound line, but I'd probably just use a different mountain whitefish. I do not think I have these here, so there's no chance of me ever catching one, but I do have green sunfish, so we should be able to at least put a few fish on the board with this style. Okay, if you're wondering, Sophia is insanely annoying in this game. You will probably go insane listening to her. I think we're gonna grab this lookout real quick. I don't know if it's like the hunter where you have to get the lookout points. I don't think it is, but I think they might give experience or something, which I think experience is a little bit different now. It used to be it just leveled you up, and now it seems to give you unlocks. So if you see me, well, first of all, this is what I meant by I can't control the character in this game. So
Golden Ridge Reserve.
yeah, if you see me like
Well, this one dates all the way back
wander
to the late
aimlessly
18th century.
in some direction, it feels like you're ice skating in this game, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know why movement is so difficult for him, but whatever. Yeah. Really don't know if I need to do that, but I'll probably do it if I'm near them. Anyway, the level up process now gives you different pieces of equipment that you can use, and I'm not entirely sure that it always pops up. It might, I might just not pay attention to it because I don't pay a whole lot of attention to this game. I kind of listen to the audio cues more than anything. So, if you see me just being oblivious to something, it's probably because I'm not really paying attention, for being honest. But anyway,
brand new shop
I
rumbling
think
up
what I'm
around
gonna
some
do
gears.
is I'll
Other than
upload this
that, you'll be
video
able to
and then
find
I
notice
will
boards, storage lockers,
try to find a
boathouse, and a
day.
garage for
It's
easy
currently
access to
September, so
transportation. Plus a flagpole for
or
yourself.
well, yeah, it's still September. It's almost October. October is tomorrow, actually, when I'm recording this. So
Nice to put a fish to a
it's
face. While you're here,
probably
can I interest
going
you in
to
a bargain?
hopefully get a video out for this, like the first section within the next few days. It should be decent weather, but I have to deal with a lot of leaves, and they're annoying. So you basically catch your fish with a side salad at this point. We're gonna go down to this. I call it a jetty. We'll go down here, and I think we have to catch another fish. I can't remember. I think they make you catch another fish, and then there's something that makes you catch 5, or maybe I don't remember. It's been a while. I kind of held off on this because I thought it would be better on Xbox than on PC, because on PC the controls are a little bit weird. You have to set them to your accessibility controls. You have to set those to where you just have one button casting. Otherwise, it's annoying. It used to be very difficult. They did add in, as you can see on the left side, they did add in different, like your jigging and your twitching and stuff, so you don't have to use the rod stick anymore. It was painful. Like, it would make me sick to play, but you just hold a button now, thank God. Black crappie. I can catch those here, actually. Not like here, but a lake near here. So maybe we'll catch crappie at some point. Just tell me to swap bait. Whatever. You do have to swap bait. You have to swap hooks a lot in this game. If you're catching silver, if you go up a hook size, you can catch gold. Sometimes diamond, but it really depends. Sometimes you just catch a different fish, and then it is insanely annoying. Bluegill seem to be the worst, though. Like, trying to catch bluegill in this game is absurd. Dragon tension. This is going to be annoying with 1 pound line. The lower end reels, it's just not. That's not fun. You have to adjust drag constantly or you'll break off. And if you touch the dock or anything, you'll break off. It's kind of annoying. I'm not really a fan of live bait, and I know that this game does have you use live bait at first. And you can see here it's maxing me out. Like, you basically max out doing basically anything with this initial setup. That's why I'm not a huge fan of it. I would rather have like a medium rod to begin with, but I understand. But yeah, I don't like to use live bait in person. The main problem is you have to carry a cooler or something. And I don't like to carry anything other than one bag. And lately I've been doing a panfish tournament. And truthfully, it's even kind of annoying because I have to carry my my catch board. And my catch board is a bass board. It's the Catch X, so it's like a 26-inch, and even that's kind of big. I did order a crappie board, so hopefully before the panfish tournament is up, I can get the smaller board and it won't be as annoying to carry around. Am I stupid here? Like, this is taking forever. Maybe I should pay more attention, right? Another thing, if you see this in feet, I do have in the settings you go into, you can change it to Imperial, and you can change it to the accessibility casting, which is just one button, and your feet, which I don't think it's quite right in Imperial. or empiric, whatever. I think it's imperial, but it's not. It's not super accurate, like you would say. You can tell the game was coded with metric in mind. I think the main thing they don't do is like they don't use yards, so it's kind of weird. Okay, I'm starting to think I am stupid. Like, what's going on here? I was fishing earlier tonight. I kind of felt like this. I was throwing. I saw a few blow ups on top of the water, and I switched to a Megabass Grand Cichlid or Ciclet, Grand Ciclet. It's a cicada, and I threw it over in the general direction of the last blow up, and the bass that was over there absolutely annihilated it, and it was a much larger bass than I was prepared for. And I just had a light rod with a 1,000 size reel. I did not think I was going to get this fish in. I got it all the way to the bank. I saw it. It jumped directly in front of me, just like this. And it was actually a smallmouth. But it jumped right in front of me. It was probably 18 inches easy, maybe 19 inches. It was almost certainly a trophy bass. I could have got it. I probably could have got the trophy, citation, all that fun stuff. And it literally shook the hook directly in front of me. Like, it was within reach. I had my rod in my left hand. I was bending over to get it. The moment I got close, it shook and it threw the hook. It was seriously just, it hurt. Unfortunately, I didn't even have my GoPro on, so I didn't record it.
You got my message.
But I'll talk to the warden real quick.
Buckaroo.
Challenge board. This is a little weird because I seem to remember the challenge board. I don't know, maybe it was in a different spot. Maybe I'm crazy. It's been a while since I played. Anyway, you go up to these boards around the reserve and you can pick up stuff. So just one? Guess so. Taylor's Tackle Academy. Do another mission here. I think this is still basically the tutorial, so we'll keep going. And okay, beginner class 1. Yeah, bronze fishing challenge. So now it's actually showing the other challenges, I think. On the multiplayer, good to go. You'll probably see other players get added in. They might chat, they might not. I have no idea. Catch a bronze rank crappie. I think these challenges usually end in diamond. They were a really good way to farm a bunch of gold fish, which got you a decent amount of money. You can buy gear, but now that the game kind of gives you gear, I don't know. We'll go try to catch a crappie. If we don't catch it right away, we might save this for the next video. I think this is already long enough, really. Or what, at like 24 minutes? Something like that. We'll go to this bridge and see if we can catch a crappie. I don't know if it's... I don't really know if it matters what side we're on here. It might. Probably does. I'm probably gonna waste my time. It says we're still at the location though, so maybe we're good. I don't really know what crop you prefer. Minnow grub and tube. I don't have a tube. I don't have a grub. Minnows. I think we're good to go. And I'm guessing we probably won't catch a crappie. For some reason, and I don't know why, it's the crappie ones and the bluegill ones. Like those missions, I cannot catch either fish when I try. It's like they just disappear. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is, regardless of what we catch, I'll probably cut it off at the end of this, at least one fish, and then from there, I'll just make the next section a new video, just because it's potentially going to take forever. Case in point, it's currently taking forever. Yeah, I think this rod actually does look like the purple duck demon. It's got purple on it though, or blue line. Okay, we finally got a fish. And I am pretty sure this is not a crappie. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off after this. My dog is currently wanting me to do something. Probably gonna have to go play with him for a little bit to calm him down. Okay, so as soon as we get this in, we will call it a video, and I can almost guarantee it's not a crappie, so we'll pick up on the next one and finish the bronze challenge for this, hopefully, and see what else Taylor has for us. And then we'll figure out the details of how I'm actually going to make this work in real life. I think I'll probably use Berkeley Gulp stuff because it's close to actual bait, but without the annoyance of having to deal with actual bait, so we'll try that. And if it doesn't work, I guess I'll end up buying real bait, even though I hate using it, but for the videos, right? Okay, and yeah, if you like this video, if you want to see the rest of the series, you can like, subscribe, and hopefully come back for the rest of it, and come back for the actual fishing videos. And we should be close. We're at like 20 some feet now, so it's a secure catch, and it's burbot. I have no idea what that is. But yeah, not a crappie. And anyway, I will see you on the next one.